Well, we've got some issues we're going to be problem solving today. Let's check them out. Yeah, this one is called flat out problem solving version 24. They basically, in the test that they did, in the creator did, they used Man City again. Man City always doing a fantastic job, usually in most of these tests. So it's either Man City or Luton Town these times around. But Man City, 104 points, 149 goals. I'm not even going to look to see what Holland. You know what? I will look. What does Holland have? Holland has 110 goals. Seriously, 110 goals. That's why I don't like using Manchester City as test. It's just absolute cheating. I know Liverpool are supposed to come in second and they have a fantastic squad, but things are more balanced on Liverpool than an Erling Haaland in there, and it's just insane. But we're going to test out problem solving version 24 today. I love the four up front type. I've never gotten one to work all that well, so that's why I test them out. But we're going to test them out with our teams of Liverpool and Aston Villa in the Premier League and our championship side of Ipswich Town as usual. So with that said, let's just jump into the Premier League and see how the teams did. Well, it looks like the problems are solved for Liverpool, coming in first, 91 points, 111 goals. Yeah, I mean, it's not Holland's 110, but still, 111 goals is pretty nice for Liverpool. We have seen bigger numbers, but overall, first place is a fantastic place to be. Aston Villa, I don't think the problems have been all that solved. Sixth place, 69 points, probably about five less than usual. 78 goals is pretty nice, though. But, we'll see what happened with their squad in just a bit. But overall, it seems to be a mixed bag. Well, domestic cups for Liverpool. FA Cup third round is where you're dropped out by Newcastle. Although Carabao Cup, you do beat Aston Villa handily. In the fourth round, you get to the final, beat Manchester United 1-0. That's trophy number 2. But there will be no trophy number 3 as you drop out in the Europa League semi-finals against Newcastle. 1-1 at home and then 0-1 away from home. So overall, Premier League and Carabao Cup are the fantastic marks here. FA Cup out in the third round, not great. Semi-finals of the Europa League by Newcastle. Semi-finals is great. Newcastle is interesting though. So squad-wise, you do have not as many green as we were expecting, but you still have a lot there. 21 goals for Salah and Nunez, 20 for Jota and Diaz. Fantastic amounts there. 16 assists for Salah and Trent. And I'm going to assume, Nunez actually beats Salah out with a 7-3-0. Now Aston Villa's turn. Yep, we already saw that. Carabao Cup fourth round. They're out against Liverpool 1-5. That one hurts. But they get all the way to the FA Cup final, beating Man City, beating Arsenal, doing a fantastic job, and this time beating Leeds 3-0. But Europe is not a happy place for these two teams. Liverpool out, Aston Villa out now. The quarterfinals of the Europa Conference League, 1-2 at home loss against Fenerbahce. And even though you won 2-1 away from home, you still have a penalty shootout and you're dropped out. So overall, Liverpool had the Premier League and the Carabao Cup. Aston Villa, well, they've got the FA Cup. So sixth place in the Premier League is not great. Not a lot lower than what we've been getting as a standard January. Quarterfinals of the Conference League, you really should have pushed a little harder for that. You do get the FA Cup, but the one consolation, I guess, for this season. Now, Aston Villa squad, definitely less green there, but goals, 32 for Diaby, a fantastic amount. That's about his usual. 18 for Zaniolo, not too bad for him either. 17 assists for Digne, and then a 4-7 for Buendia, but Diaby with a 7-2-8. Data hub for Liverpool, through and through attacking. We see it time and time again. The fouls made per game, not there for Liverpool's defensive side. Goals per game, though, 2.92, 0.97 conceded, a little up than usual, but a 0.89 XG against. Aston Villa, yet again, not having the goals there, but they've got some other very high-end attacking numbers. Fouls get made per game there, not there as well. Goals per game, 2.05, and then a 1.47 conceded. I know they're usually up there, but still, they're not bringing it down on many of these tactics. XG against is 1.32. Liverpool with a 2.39 points per game. Aston Villa in sixth with a 1.82. Premier League stats though, most goals. Liverpool in first with 111. Aston Villa in fourth with 78. Fewer shots against. Liverpool in second with 259. Aston Villa all the way down again with 351. Most possession. Liverpool only there with 51%, definitely lower than usual. Most dribbles made in sixth for Liverpool with 608. Best pass completion. Liverpool are there with 87%, interestingly enough. But most shots for Liverpool in first with under 700 this time around. Aston Villa with 587. Now, I wonder, did they tweak something in the system where Ipswich Town is just pushed up the table so far? Because They are rarely under second place nowadays. And I think the last 2 weeks that we've been doing these tactic talks, they're first place 90% of the time, and they've come in second once, and that's been it. So they are automatically promoted to the Premier League next season. 107 points, 112 goals, a fantastic amount, but it's becoming the norm, interestingly enough. They had a pretty fantastic push in the domestic cups as well. Carabao Cup quarterfinals against Chelsea is where you lose out only 0-1. But FA Cup fifth round against Huddersfield 1-2. So overall, another fantastic championship outing. First place Premier League bound next season, no playoffs whatsoever. FA Cup, Carabao Cup actually not too bad in the quarterfinals. I would take that in a heartbeat. FA Cup, it's about standard. Squad-wise for Ipswich Town, goals 28 for Hurst, back up there, baby. 22 for Ali Al-Hamadi. Assist-wise, 19 for Leif Davis, Connor Chaplin with 10. That's kind of a drop. Average rating, though, Ali Al-Hamadi with 7.30. 2.33 points per game for Ipswich Town, but getting to the heart of the championship stats, Ipswich Town in first with 112 goals. No playoffs, so you don't get those added, but still, you're topping the charts. I mean, how can you miss that? Ipswich Town in first with 316 and fewest shots against. Most dribbles made in 8th with 699, and then most shots for in first with 778. So 4-2-4 is where we are at today. We start with a sweeper keeper in defend, fullbacks on the left and the right in attack with ball playing defenders sandwiched in between. 2 DMs in the DM's roles, with both in support, inside forward on the left in support and inside forward in attack on the right. A pressing forward in support on the right and an advanced forward in a left spot in attack. Balanced mentality, in possession attacking with his narrow, approach plays pass into space, underlap on the left and the right, focus play down the left and the right. Passing directness is shorter, tempo is higher, low crosses, run at defense. In transition, counter press, counter, distribute quickly and roll it out. And then out of possession, a high press line of engagement, much higher defensive line, trigger press much more often, prevent short goalkeeper distribution, get stuck in, step up more, and invite crosses. So overall, how did it do for these three teams? Well, I mean, as we've been seeing this time and time again in this new version of the database, Ipswich Town and Liverpool doing fantastic jobs with these tactics. It's insane. First place, second place usually at least, but Ipswich Town in first place this time around, 107 points, 112 goals. I mean, I think overall this is becoming, like I said, the new standard. Liverpool, 91 points is roughly the new average. They get anywhere from 90 to about 100 or so. Aston Villa, though, they're the ones that are always the tricky ones. 69 points, 78 goals. They just didn't get the goals. The goals are just so limited right now. And you only really have Diaby getting the goals and Yola picking it up this time around. But, you know, a lot of times it's the Diaby show, and that's what you get. But Aston Villa in 6th is definitely not high enough. But as usual, if you took it all, I think you could do a bit better of a job yourself. The assistant coaches here are not going to do your types of changes during a match, you know, with transfers and things like that. There's limited transfers in these saves that I'm doing. So I think you could definitely do a better job. And you also have Liverpool and Aston Villa coming, butting heads head to head. So that could also throw things into the weeds. But I think overall, this is a good one to test out. If you like that 4-2-4, test it out, see what it's like, and see how it did and let us know. But that is it for me, Solvin FM, for the Football Manager blog channel, saying thank you as always for watching. Take care and enjoy.